10 years ago, it was considered a luxury to own a car in China, and nowadays it seems to be the norm. China is the world's largest new car market, and now the industry has created a modern market for used cars. According to the Global Times, over 18 million new vehicles were sold in 2011 in China. But sales of used cars almost tripled that figure last year. In fact, a total of 42 million secondhand cars were sold in 2011, up 15% year on year, according to figures from China Automobile Dealers Association. And industry experts predict that the used car market will exceed that of the new car market, topping at 5 million for the year. China's Ministry of Commerce expects that second-hand car transactions will comprise more than 10 million units by 2015, according to a statement on the ministry's website. In addition, the State Administration of Tax has introduced a new policy which removes many of the old administrative burdens involved when selling second-hand cars in 2012, apart from a trade-in initiative. However, China's auto industry is still new and businesses dedicated to selling secondhand cars are underdeveloped. Although some have hopes for a fast-growing used car market, some industry experts see a different trend. According to the Global Times, there may be a turning point for China's used car market due to fluctuating resale prices and new government policies curbing emissions. Used car dealers are having a tough time keeping their business afloat because used car prices are so low. For example, a 2001 1.8-liter Volkswagen Santana GLI with a retail price of 110 yuan, which is about 17,000 US dollars, would only be sold at about 7,500 yuan today, which is roughly 1,200 US dollars. And just to give you a point of comparison, according to Kelley Blue Book, this car has a value of close to 3,000 US dollars in America. That's $1,800 more than in China. Another factor attributing to a tumultuous used car market is the country's revised air quality standards. The new standards adopt an index for PM 2.5, or air particulates with a diameter of 2.5 microns or less, which cause haze and can penetrate the lungs, entering the bloodstream and causing various diseases. As such, cities are required to remove high-emissions vehicles registered before 2005. Additionally, Beijing's municipal government has been encouraging owners of cars that fail to meet the new standards, which is roughly 40% of all vehicles on the road, to scrap or sell them to buyers outside of Beijing. And the issue gets a little more complicated. See, these policies are making other cities worry about an influx of old cars from Beijing. So more than 80 Chinese cities are pushing to upgrade their emission standards and policy limits on older cars as well. For example, the cities of Shijiazhuang and Langfang have both banned cars that have been used for longer than 5 years.